The Conservation Data Center is a database that's managed by the provincial government. It's a place where biologists and other professionals and the public can go to enter information they observe on different species, plants and animals, and ecosystems in the province of British Columbia. It's also a place where you can go to find information on the different species and ecosystems in the province. This is one of the places that biologists would go when they're trying to evaluate an area and make decisions and recommendations on management. So, having information here is very helpful to be able to make informed decisions and recommendations. So, you go to the submit data for the Conservation Data Center, and it explains what the database is and how to submit the data. You'll go to the animals, plants, and lichens. Here's the spot where you'll find the links to submit inventory projects and surveys that would be done by biologists or other professionals, and incidental observations, which would most likely be used by members of the public. Here's the incidental observations. You're going to need a basic BCE ID. It's very easy to register for if you don't already have one. Here it'll take you to the form where you enter the appropriate information. They'll want your personal information, your name, and contact information in case they want to do any follow-up on the observation you're submitting. And then they'll ask for all the observation information on the species that you observed, the location information, which you'll be able to find usually on the information associated with your picture if it's taken by a phone. They're often geotagged. Description and the submit button. As I said, this is a very useful tool for biologists and other professionals to use. The iNaturalist platform is another great tool that allows you to submit your observations of plants and animal species. It's managed by the Canadian Wildlife Federation. On the CWF website, here you can find more information on its background, a program overview, and you can watch a webinar on how better to use this tool. Here we go over to the iNaturalist website where you can access via your computer or download an app onto your smartphone. You can sign up and create an account, log in, and start recording your observations, share with fellow naturalists, and discuss your findings. The platform allows you to keep track of the data and observations you're recording. It connects you with experts who can help identify the organisms you're observing. It builds upon the knowledge you have by talking with other naturalists and helping others. It creates useful data that helps scientists and resource managers understand when and where organisms occur, and provides more data to biologists and other professionals to help them make better management decisions and recommendations. It provides a platform to become a citizen scientist and start your own projects or participate in others in your area. Here, we're going to log in, and I'll show you the dashboard where you can create a profile, see your observations, help with identifications, create custom lists, create a journal of your citizen science journey and start projects or participate in others. Here, you can upload your observations, download some photos, and add other important information. You can also explore data that's available on the platform. If you're interested, you can follow other users and explore the data that they've collected. We're going to search up Dick Cannings, and I'll show you how you can see the statistics of his observations, a map of where his observations are, and a list of the species he's identified. It allows you to follow them, and you can be notified every time a new observation is submitted. You can also search the database by area. Here's the Kettle River Recreational Area, about 5 kilometers north of Rock Creek. You can see all of the observations, the number of species, and the number of observers who have contributed to the data. Here you can delve deeper into each observation by clicking on points and seeing what species was identified by what user. You can also search the database by species. And here you'll see a map of where the species was observed, number of observations, and the number of observers. It allows you to zoom into certain areas that you might be interested in. Back to the dashboard. Many organizations use iNaturalist to start projects. Here's the BC Parks Foundation that highlights a project they're doing using iNaturalist. It's a great helpful tool that contributes to global data, biodiversity, and allows you to connect with others. If you're a birder or wanting to learn about birds, eBird is the platform for you. It's managed by the Cornell Lab of Ornithology. Here on their website, you can watch a YouTube video on the platform. You can set up an account and submit your data. And cool thing is you can explore other data as well and find local hotspots where to go and find some birds. The Cornell Lab of Ornithology is also the place that developed the Merlin Bird ID app, which is a great tool for identifying birds in the field by photos, certain characteristics and location, and also from bird calls. It does a great job. The Invasive Species Council of BC also provides an app and platform where you can report invasive species. Their website provides important information, things you can do, and resources and learning. On their website, where you can find to download the app, some links, and they also have a video where you can watch how to learn this platform. They also support the use of iNaturalist as well. Reporting invasive species is super important, as initial sightings can make a whole big difference in the whole management of them.